Alrighty, here I am. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the stream here. And welcome back to the stream here. I still hear myself in my headset. There we go. Fixed that pretty quickly. And happy Wednesday to everybody out there. I'm trying to fix my camera, so I thought I had it fixed. Well, this thing likes to move on me, and as to why I'm not really sure. Give me 1 second here. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's better. Well, guys, welcome back to the stream here. I certainly hope you guys are doing great today, because I'm doing pretty good myself. I've got 3 or 4 myself. I can hear myself 3 or 4 times. As to why, I'm not really sure. But today is Wednesday, so we're going to be back playing some Evil Genius again today. If my desk will cooperate and actually not have everything fall over at once. I've already got the game pulled up here, so you probably can't hear it right now because I have it muted. But there we go. Might hear a few tropical birds, but that soundtrack, though, is probably the best. Probably what you prefer to hear. I'm trying to think of one. I'm trying to think of something real quick here. I'm trying to rearrange something really quick. Because usually I have my drink on my left-hand side here, so I don't have it because I have a big boom over here for my microphone. But the problem is I've got my drink over here because I've got some stuff piled up over here. Let me move this stuff really quick. Part of it is my Evil Genius companion, because that's actually a really. If you guys didn't get that, it's actually a pretty neat little thing. Especially if you only got a digital copy, it's kind of neat. Which I think if you got the deluxe edition or the collector's edition, you got either the digital version. But if you got the collector's edition, you actually got the physical one. I actually like the physical one. It's got 2 comics in it that are pretty funny. They tell about Maximilian, and one of the henchmen actually tells a side story of this one, Incendio.
Listening.
I can never remember his name, as to why I'm not really sure. Anyway, so what are we doing? So we're actually just gathering more AE particles from the world itself. And we also have to define Atomic Olga on the world stage. Now, before I continue, let me actually go back a little bit. During the countdown, we actually got a new follower, so thank you to Infinity562762. I'll go ahead and replay that one as well. There we go. Thank you for the follow there. I really do appreciate it. Now let's hop back into the game here. So we were pretty much doing okay. It seems like nothing really was going on too well. Now I do have to, a little bit of a caveat here. I am not sure, because they actually did an update, I think either this morning or last night, about this game. And it's a lot of balancing that they did, which is, usually it's pretty good. The only problem is I don't know how that's going to affect our game here. So let's go ahead and hit play here. There actually is some different ones out here. So there's different schemes here. So actually, they break down a little bit. So right now, if you look here, before I just told us that we were getting $180,000, but now it's tell us we're actually getting $18,000 every second. It looks like every is. They probably need to put a space in there. Just a thought. But that's actually really nice to see. There's another one up here. That just removes all the heat. So they actually have reworded a couple of these. They've, reworked a couple of things. They're also, apparently, I haven't seen one yet. I'm kind of on the lookout for one. But apparently now there actually is missions out here where you actually need to go get intelligence. That one. So they actually are, slowly adding more, right here. So you just tell us that we get more people coming to the island. This one actually tells you actually get 10 more guests, which I really haven't really been paying attention to that all too much, so to me it really doesn't matter. However, this one does, so we need to actually do that one. So that's one of the Defy Atomic Olga ones. I'm trying to find one of the ones that you actually can get intel from, and I don't see any. Just more atomic particles, which we need to actually get going, or we need more of those. Let's go ahead and launch that one. You know what? We better not, because our heat is through the roof there. However, that one is not too terrible. because we can get 9 of that one.
New optional objective available.
So what kind of optional objectives we have. Infirmary tiles, not really too much in the mood to do that. Oh, this is one of the ones I wanted to do. It's called Heavy Metal Queen. Why I say that? Because that is Full Metal Jackie, which I almost said Jacket, which is a movie. But that's actually one of the last henchmen I want to get, and she's actually an arms dealer, so she's also a military minion. So I'm hoping I can actually get her as a henchman. If you were here over the last couple of times, we tried to get henchmen. We killed one on purpose and we killed one on accident. Fair enough.
A scheme has succeeded.
Unfortunately, it does happen. It's kind of the whole deal of evil organizations. You sometimes accidentally kill people you want to save. Like it's kind of like the whole Anakin Skywalker kind of thing. Anyways, see how our base is doing. Seems like we're actually doing relatively well. Power we got plenty of. Broadcast we could do a little bit better, but we still have 11, so it's not like a huge deal. The minus device still there. It's humming away. Seems like it's doing pretty well. Let's see here. Is there anything else we really need? We could use some more sleeping areas. I see a lot of people complaining about sleeping areas. And in that case, it may not be the worst thing to maybe the worst thing to actually get some more barracks in here, just so that we can, you know, hopefully keep our minions happy. That's kind of the whole goal, at least. Did we not just do this one? Oh, we did. That's actually a different one. All right, so that's the third and final one we have to do. So that'll make that a little bit easier. Speaking of making things a little bit easier, do we have anything that's money-wise? So we can do, here's the thing. We can do 220. That's only 158 grand. Not really in the mood for that one. That one's not bad though. Here's the cool thing though. We don't have to. Oh crap. Those missions, the blue missions, we actually don't have to send minions out for some of them. Like this one. But they generate a ton of heat. Like you can see that area just locked down. It went from like hardly anything to lockdown very quickly. But you can actually do that if you need a little bit of cash really quick. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So we've got that optional objective done. Let's see here. Using tech your minions dropped. Atomic Olga has discovered where your lair is. Bolster your defenses because she is coming for you. We construct 2 more pistol racks. Right. Pistol racks. Club rack. Stun gun. Pistol. There we go. Could not find it for a minute. And can we can squeeze one right in there. Perfect.
A trap has been triggered.
Oh boy. Alright, so what trap has been triggered? Oh, there's an agent. Somehow just kind of carelessly wandered in here.
Executing instructions. Get it?
I mean, one of my henchmen was standing right there when they walked across there, so it's not like it's a huge deal for me to get rid of them pretty quickly. How's Atomic? Oh, we already got the Atomic Olga thing done. So let's look for more atomic. So look for more atomic particles we can steal. I see George finally made it into the chat, enjoying some breakfast on the West Coast. How you doing this morning, George? But apparently, Atomic Olga's around here somewhere. Now, what we could do, there's two main ways of finding super agents. First way is to just look around the base while paused and try to locate them. The other way is you wait for your base to catch on fire and you have a pretty good idea of where they're sitting at then. The only problem is that I don't think Atomic Olga comes with anybody. Like, I think it's just her, and I could be wrong about that. But it actually might look like she actually came with, or she came on a boat. But if that's true, it makes this a little bit easier. I could be wrong about that, but we'll see here in just a moment. It's just all tourists there. Nothing wrong with a few tourists, but I don't see Atomic Olga anywhere. which is also a bit concerning because they rebalanced everybody, so I don't know if how hard these guys are going to be or not. Because I hate to say this, you know, from the original game, super agents were just a pain in your side the entire game. For some reason, those guys are already cowering in fear. As to why, I'm not really sure, but is there a reason for it? I really don't see a reason why they're so scared. That's a bit odd. And I'm not really sure.
I could kill 100 of your minions before I would have to start trying.
Alright, so she's killed one of our minions. Or is about to. Either way is not ideal. And I still don't see her. And that is rather annoying. There she is. She did come with a group of people. Alright, well, that's fair.
I need you to search for... I have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them!
Let's get rid of all these people.
There's an intruder here. Kill them!
Alright, so... Unfortunately, our casino's kind of been shut down because of all these troops. Fair enough.
Yes.
Let's do this.
The Silver Lady wants to take over.
And let's get you B out here.
Good thing I have hardware to match my software.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to last very long with that many people on her.
Time to earn my keep.
Where is Jubei at?
Your henchman is in combat.
Oh, he's all the way across the side of on the other side of the base. Let's do this. Get him there now. There we go. Jubei, with his flow technique, is actually one of the more formidable enemies, or formidable henchmen. He was in the first game too. But there we go, we defeated her. Now we go into our objectives
Have not killed me.
and collect that reward.
You have managed to impress me, Tavares. Until I was worried that this would be easy.
Do you know how much sane people fear me? How lucky someone is when they can walk away from me and live.
Hey, Maximilian's a bit of an
Always
egomaniac
bring it
there.
back to who knows what I may have lost, but now I know something new.
I think they always say that. When they always lose, like, oh, I know something now. It's like,
What would that be?
I know that you complete Tavares. I will personally make sure you do it again. Das Vidania.
alright, well, that's interesting to say the least. So, now that we got that side story done, I'm getting a little bit more money here.
Are in combat.
Oh, they're still probably in combat. Let's go ahead and get this next one done. I wanna see this person.
Explain to me why I shouldn't feed you to the sharks for your failure.
Oh yeah, by the way, we do have shark tanks now. We can actually feed people to the sharks.
We were outgunned. They had better weapons than ever before. We didn't stand a chance.
This isn't the first time recently that our intelligence has underestimated enemy ordnance.
What does that mean?
It means someone has been equipping my rivals. It's time I found out whom.
It's a good word, whom. Gain cash intel on the world stage. I've gotten 3 of 4 already. Well, that's gonna be pretty easy then. You know what? Let's go ahead and just launch that scheme.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the
Essentially, we're
forces of
just
justice.
buying the EE particles then, which, let's be real here. If he dies along with his R, the EE particles are actually powering our Doomsday device. So it makes it a little bit easier on us when we fire, or we can actually fire the thing when we get enough particle. It essentially is the energy of the, our Doomsday device, which in this case is the Midas Ray. Now, speaking of caches, how about right there? We need a level 2 criminal network. We can upgrade that. That should be no big deal. So we should actually have all the particles we need now. So that will be rather helpful. What is this one? Oh, the atomic age.
The
Okay.
scheme has succeeded.
Cancel that one. We can, or don't cancel that one. We can actually do that one relatively easily. Although now these guys cost a lot more now apparently to keep around, which is not ideal. But well, it'll be it is what it is. So let's go ahead and speed these guys up. Also, apparently they also increased the frequency of how fast these things transport stuff around. So apparently your minions get out to the world faster, apparently.
A criminal network
There we
has
go.
been
Let's go ahead and
upgraded.
just yank that.
Time to recharge.
Not hard to do at all. Looks like they're loading the particles now. We're at 12. Are we 3 short? Is that all it is? I'll look here. Usually they load them around there somewhere. Or they have to go to the floor 3 to actually load them. I can honestly say I have no idea.
A henchman has recovered.
Well, whatever. We're at 13 now. See if it creeps up anymore. 13. Oh, there we go. There's 14. There we go. Now we need to assault the Rebellion's HQ on the world stage. So if you guys didn't know this, so number one, Rebellion's the people who made this game. Fair enough. But there actually was a group of minions that split off, and they're actually actively resisting us, and they're called the Rebellion. And so now we are going to crush them with the one swift stroke. Let's see, where are we at? Resistance. Aha! Well, I'm glad we just got... we have to get level 3 network there. Well then, guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be upgrading this once again. Now, thankfully, we do have the minions and the intel and the equipment and all that to upgrade that pretty easily. But now we need to reach out to a few arms dealers on the world stage. Now, where those arms dealers will be, that's another question. We'll check New Zealand, because for some reason, that was where the AU, or the Midas parts were, and we can never find them for a whole stream. A little bit upset about that still, but fair enough. I don't see any more dealers out there for the arms. What's that one? Oh, it's just more people. I mean, you would think South America would be the place to look for arms dealers, but apparently not. Let's see, Africa maybe? Don't see anything over there. Oh, there they are. Go ahead and just nab that while we have the people. Nothing really too difficult to get there. Once we get the people, I'm pausing. I always leave the game because unfortunately this game is it's hard to kind of tell sometimes when it's paused and when it's unpaused. So
A criminal
there
network
we go.
has been
Now we can
upgraded.
go ahead and once we get the intel, we can go ahead and launch that scheme here shortly. I'm also looking around so to see if we can actually find one of those intel missions, because that would be actually rather useful if we could find one.
A small fire.
Oh, hold on.
has
Time out.
started in your lair.
What's going on?
An inferno is raging in your lair.
Small fire, aka we're burning down your
An
power
intruder
plant.
in my lair. Find them and eliminate them. Am I to believe that your name is really Full Metal Jackie?
So I guess we got that mission done.
It was either that or lock, stock, and carol. Now, you buying or selling, mate?
It's pretty funny.
Buying, but I don't work remotely. I want you to demonstrate your wares in person. Premium prices paid.
Ooh, reckon I'd be a drongo to say no to that kind of cash. My other clients might have an issue with it, though.
So we're just like, it's like, we're gonna buy every weapon you have.
I don't care about them. Make me happy, and I'll be the only client you ever need.
Seems like we're gonna have to. Oh, we have to watch a demo.
A scheme has succeeded.
Bit odd, but all right. It's like we're watching the base slowly burn down as saboteurs actually try and
Why is
blow up the rest of the
intruder
base.
must be ignored if discovered.
There we go. Rather unfortunate that most of our
An
power plant is
raging in your lair.
burning down, but fortunately with these people still here, they really don't want to go in there.
Your minions are in combat.
Oh, there's Full Metal Jackie right there.
Something is wrong with either the minions
There
or
we
the
go.
training
So now they
vehicles.
should go in there and hopefully put the fires out. We need to get some more of these guys, of these incinerators going, because if not, they will not get rid of those bodies, which is a bit of an issue.
The fires are almost under control.
Alright, so now let's set this up with a demo, and we'll get that going there. Let's also, we have to wait to get until, oh, hold on, what we got here?
All fires have been
Okay,
extinguished.
these are the missions that pop up that essentially say that Full Metal Jackie's clients don't like me anymore, and they're going to start stealing stuff from me unless I actually do something about it. Someone do something about it. It's not. It usually you set some minions out there. It's not usually too difficult. I'm still looking for one of those intelligence missions. Right now, I can actually use some intelligence or intel. I've got plenty of intelligence, I think. It's one of those things. No idea. Cool. So that is now completed. We need to get up to 30 intel, which is, you know, not. Oh, she even has her own mercenaries. That's actually pretty neat. Didn't expect that for some reason. Oh, I actually have to go watch that. By me, I mean Maximilian.
At last, something worthy of my skills.
Get him over there so he can watch next to all of our golden people, which were real people at one time. But unfortunately, they got hit by the Midas Ray. Also, Florin Santo, aka the man with the golden gun. Terrible joke, I'm well aware. Anyways. Let's see here. What else? I mean, we're waiting for this one. Once this gets going, it'll probably pop a new, like, cutscene. So I'm not just kind of waiting on that. We're getting a little more intelligence, but I also want to see. Let me pause it real quick here. We're running a little low on workers, so let's go ahead and hire a bunch real quick. They're actually hiring 5 now. That's actually another improvement they did. So if you look here, they actually hired 5 at a time, and it makes it so much better. And I accidentally clicked out of the cutscene. Well, that sucks. Anyways, looks like we're defeating some goons. Probably coming via boat, if I had to guess. Yep, I would say there they are. Maybe not. There are actually just investigators.
Intruder and kill them.
Just gonna make sure they all die. Pretty simple.
I want that intruder found and killed.
That is probably not the goons, though. If I had to take a guess. Look how many people are in the casino now. Good lord. That's amazing, because then they'll spend all their money. And then they give us more money. Like all these slot machines, everything. It's actually even more what I thought would happen when they said we could actually run our own casinos like that. And apparently that actually scales up over time to where they actually get more people as the game goes on, which kind of makes sense. Actually, apparently you can make some pretty good money on it now. At least that's the idea. Anyways, let's go and get rid of all these, because we're not probably going to do any of those anytime soon. I've yet to see these I've yet to see these goons, but guess what? There they are.
Evil leaves no survivors.
There's
Track
3
down
of them.
and kill that intruder.
Looks like there's actually
I order
multiple
you
of
to
them.
locate
Oh,
and
they're just
kill
going to send
that
a
intruder.
bunch of different guard minions after us. Awesome. Not ideal. People are a little upset with us because of that. We need to get rid of this hallway here. Let's go ahead and do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. Because we used that for a mission. It worked well. It's just,
Your criminal networks are idle.
you know,
Consider running some schemes.
didn't really need them at the time. We have enough intelligence to actually go ahead and get that headquarters of the snake, so we can get rid of that one.
Has attracted the forces of justice.
Got one that popped up over here. Let's go ahead and get that one resolved, because that's actually a pretty hefty one. But we don't have the hitmen to get rid of that one. We're really running that low on hitmen? I guess we only have 8. Or we have 10. Let's get 15.
Play with fire and get burned.
That was a spin doctor.
I know.
All right.
Sometimes I even amaze myself.
That should be the last of the goons we have to defeat. There
Task
we go.
complete.
We have to take revenge on the world stage, but for some reason, it's already giving me 3 out of the 4. I don't know why it does that, but alright. So what kind of revenge do we need to take? Right here is one of them. Now let's see here. Probably can't do that one. Interesting enough, Dr. Ming's another actually, Dr. Ming's another henchman you can actually get. So, might be one of, like, it might be some of their people we could go see. See where else can we take revenge at? I mean, that might be the only place we can take revenge at. Oh, that would kind of suck.
Your minions are in combat.
Alright, looks like we're doing okay. It's like we cleared up pretty well with all the goons and everything around. I think we've got them all pretty much. Let's go side stories. Let's return the list. Which is the new ones that we got? Looks like it's just on the heavy metal queen there. Trained biologist. We'll do that eventually. Alright, it feels like we're just waiting on this like northern South American country. And we're about to get another super agent visit. But let's go ahead and resolve him a little bit so that he brings a lot less people. We're about to meet the Blue Saint. The Saboteur and Luchador in one. Kind of an interesting combination. Okay, so they're actually assaulting the lair now with these goons. So here we go. And we can go ahead and get... there is the rebel leader, Son Tubbs. Let's get rid of him.
Find and kill that intruder quickly.
They have 2 counter agents with them. That's okay.
Why is that intruder still alive? Find and kill them.
He's bringing a club. George, the reason there was a golden lady in the middle of the hallway is that the Midas device, while, because that's our doomsday plan, our whole plan is actually turn a country or a couple countries into solid gold. Every once in a while when the Midas gun fires, it turns some of our minions into gold. And so what we do always is we just sell them. They're no longer with us, they're solid gold. But that's why we have a whole, like, that's what happens, is the thing misfires. And so that's the reason we have a collection of people that are now just solid gold. Sometimes I just don't see them. I just need to sell them off eventually. Where are they in combat at? Is my question. Probably right here, maybe?
Task complete.
But there we go. We got rid of the rebellion pretty quickly. We're probably going to get another cutscene here.
Sufficient quantity of atomic particles are en route to the lair, sir.
Then all we need do is power up the machine. Oh, idiotic minion. Do you feel the beauty in this moment?
Well then, you know, Maximilian really hammering the minions.
History tips fool on moments such as this. This is the fulcrum of the future, as my dominance becomes certain.
That's fair.
Yes, it's so exciting. It's so...
I was soliloquizing, you imbecile! Never
no.
interrupt me when I'm soliloquizing.
Never interrupt somebody when they're in the middle of a soliloquy. I don't know how to say that, but it's close enough. Time to get back to my evil plans. Alright. Before we fire, we should go through a thorough assessment of the forces of Justice's HQs as targets. Send means to infiltrate them worldwide. Their political systems fail to recognize your stature, but finally they will look up to you. Gather politicians from around the world to Neagle. That seems a bit interesting. Oh, there we go. Funny enough, that actually was how the first game ended. If you remember at all,
Your minions are in combat.
The first game ended, you were actually sitting in the middle of the United Nations HQ, and you had politicians lining up just to bow to you, or just kneel, and like, yeah, it was pretty funny. Just gonna let's start getting rid of some of these. Let's look at here. So we got the Trash Smash. Before firing Midas and minions to infiltrate the Smash Chilean HQ to destabilize their efforts. We've got Sleepless in Seattle. You lure Patriot Senators Tom Holtz to the island by pretending that you've pioneered a new drug for insomnia. Sounds good to me. What we got here? Patriot Gang. Before firing Midas, send minions to infiltrate the Patriot HQ or Patriots Washington HQ to establish their efforts. Seems pretty simple. We can take care of a couple of them. About 3 there. We got rid of there. We get rid of the one there. We do need to get this one taken care of, but we do need to get this one resolved. So when Blue Saint arrives, he only arrives with like 1 or 2 people. What do we got here? So we've got before firing Midas, send minions to infiltrate the Sabres Cape Town HQ to stabilize their efforts. So it seems like that one's pretty generic. Nothing really too much going on there. Toby Krog works hard in his career as a Sabre politician, but sometimes he makes the crucial mistake of going on holiday. Reroute his crews and replace him with a body double. Seems kind of interesting. Alright, Santiago Sucker. You asked the Smash politician to fly from Santiago to the island so you could discuss important business. He's on his way. This kind of foolishness is why the world needs you in charge. We need to actually upgrade this one. Alright, looks like they're flying out there now.
I have stepped into the ring.
We're gonna get rid of that one so we can actually hopefully get all of those taken care of. And hopefully we get a new minion today too. That's kind of the hope.
Programmers.
Your henchman is in combat.
Technically,
You know
I'm
what, let's
invincible.
let's go take a look here because I didn't expect people to be in combat. Well, maybe a little bit, but
is in danger.
yeah. Okay, there's a few investigators there. So let's go ahead and grab Eli and Jubei.
I am. Hi.
Maybe not. They're just gonna pull him back out. All right, fair enough.
I've sent you an agent working on my Secret Service. Do show them a good time.
There's 2 jokes. There is a joke in there. It's an older James Bond movie on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Didn't know that was a James Bond movie, but that's what that's probably referencing, if I had to take a guess. Also, the other one is Blue Stains around here somewhere. Now, along with Jane or John Steele, depending on gender. Anyways, Blue Stain's a saboteur. If you remember the base catching on fire, that was Saboteur's, and he is like the best one out there. And I have to find him. If not, I will find him shortly because my base will be on fire. While not ideal, it's a bit annoying to watch your base burn to the ground.
What is it now? Ich bin pooped.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the
I
forces
still
of
don't
justice.
see where he's at, and that concerns me because usually that means he's about to do something. Now as to what, don't know what that is.
Task complete.
Oh, there we go. So we got that objective done. So we're going to collect this reward, 200 grand. It's a pretty good little bonus for us.
Well, mate, deal's a deal. You saved my life, but now I'll sell you my best. But I do also buy, you know?
I don't take your meaning.
Generators, hypercondensers, alloy slabs. Come on, we're both pros here. You're building something big.
Our business together has narrow parameters. This falls well outside.
That's more of a need-to-know basis.
Fair income. But if you ever decide to stop hating money, Give me a call.
Alright, let's see if we can get the second one yet. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Train the biologist there. Oh, what? Where have all of our side stories gone?
My batteries are low.
Something has gone on, and we have no side stories. Or did they pop up? No, that might be a bug. Unless I'm so far ahead in the side stories that it won't let me do anymore until I, aha, there's Blue Saint. Well, I caught him coming through the front door.
And eliminated. I order you to locate and kill that intruder.
And this is where the magic happens to you.
Oh, 1 second here.
Your minions are nothing more than target
Crap, I
practice.
forgot. Blank Steel is here. Oh, it is a John Steel this time. Even though we killed him.
Steel is here. Hunt them down and eliminate them.
If anybody remembers, and this actually, I do this a little bit of a harder way to do this last time. But there actually is a ending. You actually can kill John Steel from the original game. And how you have to do it, you have to blast him off on your final rocket. Like that's when you launch your Doomsday device. If anybody hasn't seen this yet, that is a statue commemorating it. That is rather funny. Also, if anybody remembers from the first game, during the ID crisis where you eliminate everybody's identity, the first one that actually becomes the new citizen of your new world is the Chihuahua, the dog, Mr. Scruffles, and so you give a statue to him there.
Bring me a real challenge.
So fair enough.
That's how your minions rest.
Take a look here.
No
For some reason,
wonder
my
Agent Steel prevailed.
something's gone on. Just want to double check, make sure the stream's still going here. Or if my phone just started acting up. Nope, seems like the stream's still going okay. Alright, just wanted to double check. That's why I have my phone here. I always like to have a second source. Oh, cancel. There we go. I also like to have a second source just to make sure that I know that the stream's going okay. Just so that if something does come up, you know. Alright, so let's go ahead, since we really don't have any sides missions to do, because, you know, we just don't.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Just want to make sure John Steele's defeated.
A henchman is in danger.
The name
we
of
go.
Steel can survive anything.
Alrighty. Seems like my phone might be acting up. My phone might be acting up just a tiny bit here. I don't know why it's doing that. It's a little odd, but alright. So let's go ahead and back out to the world here. We do have a couple more missions we can do.
You
go ahead
can break my butt, but not my champion spirit. No, till we meet again.
Let's go ahead and launch that scheme while he's kind of here. And we can launch... Oh, we need a level 3 network there. Let's go ahead and upgrade it real quick then. But as I'm looking at this, we are going to need probably more control panels. In that case, we will probably have to come back up here.
Always has a price.
Ooh. Probably need to go ahead and get a couple more of these guys going here. Ooh, as I have misjudged this table a little bit. There we go. That'll give me 8 more signal strength. Might have to expand this room out a little bit, which we can do all the way out to the edge of the walls here. Fair enough.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
But yeah, I think that should be okay for now. Let's double check and make sure we need a level. Nope, we can do that one there. Looks like we're okay there.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room,
So that one's upgraded. Now we can go ahead and launch that scheme. Let's go ahead and just launch a couple of these. We don't need much for that one, and that one's in lockdown, so we can't do anything. That one's in lockdown, we can't do anything. This one, though, let's go ahead and launch that scheme.
Tranquility? So boring.
And hopefully here soon we'll... So we've got 2 of the politicians and 2 of the investigations installed, or two in the areas and politicians investigated, I should say, and the ones captured, or a couple captured. So that should be 3 apiece. There's 4. We'll have another one there. Where's the 5th one at? Am I just miscounting? Maybe I am. So there's one right here. Aha. Fall on their... Okay, that's Fall on Their Sword. That's one we were talking about. Capital Games, I forgot to read. I was going to read that out, but I guess we first forgot to. What do we got here? Hammered! Hammer moved their HQ as a precaution against you, but local contacts are still extensive. Have them kidnap someone from Hammer Logistics Department to find out where everything moved. So they're actually trying to run from us now. Aha, we need a level 3 network here. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm looking at that one. This one we're about to do anyway, so that'll give us 3. We'll have to do, what, 3 more missions? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Or actually, we'll only have 2 missions left to do. It actually won't be too bad at all. Strike the Anvil. It's a terribly hot day at Anvil HQ. Send your minions in an ice cream van to sell some delicious cold delights. Secretilla, or I don't know what that means, but we're just going to spy on them. That's fair enough. That network should be upgraded here momentarily, like right now. Let's see what we got here. We need 15 mercenaries. Right, let's get 18 of them because we will need them all. Let's actually also, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and expand this room out just a little bit here. Because I didn't realize we need that many mercenaries. So we don't really need that big of a room, so something like that. However, let's get the shooting ranges in here. We'll boost the production of these guys pretty quickly here. Do we want to do 4? It'll give us $63,000 to... Well, I mean, that's what it's going to cost us to build that. But we have plenty of money, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see here. Do down 1. Aha.
Something is wrong with either the minions
Looks like
or the
they're
training
walking
boss.
them out there. Looks like they have gotten rid of a few, though. I don't have the auto tag for kill yet, do I? I don't. I need to get that. We don't. You know what we don't have? We don't have any research going. Let's go ahead and get that one going because that could be actually rather useful. Why is this protocol, or why has this been paused?
Research has begun.
6 databanks. We have plenty of databanks. Alright, whatever. We can do that. Let's get rid of that person there.
They will fall before they know what hit them.
Alright, so what else? So that one we need a lot of mercenaries for, which we're getting there. We also need a bunch of socialites too. And we also need Atomic Olga to not be there. Which is also fair. Anyway, so let's take a look here. Don't want to execute anybody. Still looking for those side stories though. So that second story here may be a bit overkill, but it never hurts to have extra training areas so we can actually expand our labs out a little bit more.
Training resumed.
My headset is freaking out right now for some reason. Every once in a while it does this, and like I have no volume right now. Oh, hold on. I just noticed something. That click, it sounds like a tape recorder. Anyways, don't know why. I just kind of I don't know if it was, and I don't have ADD or anything like that, but kind of clicked like, oh yeah, that sounds like a tape, like you hear, you don't hear anything right now, but if I hit fast forward, you get that like scrolling sound. You can barely hear it in the mic. All right, hold on 1 second here. Let me see if I can fix this really quick, because for some reason that's a little odd that it'll be doing that. See if maybe there's a sound setting that I've got a little bit mixed up here. So you went to chat, back to game here. Like, I don't hear any, like, music or anything anymore, which is odd.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
That's really odd. Like, all of a sudden the music just died. Which is weird. But, and you would think you could hear the minions.
Your criminal networks are idle. Consider running some schemes.
Alright, did I accidentally hit something? Hold on, let me look at options real quick. Now, if I scroll this back up, see if maybe that helps. This is a bit odd. You know what I want to do? I want to go ahead and save the game. I want to just restart the game real quick, see if maybe there might be a bit of a bug with the new update that the audio just dies. It'd be a little odd. I'm going to pop out back out to here. Just give me 1 second. I will pop back in the game. Just take me 30 seconds. But I should ask, how are you guys doing today? I didn't ask that before. I know I asked a couple people, but just say if you're here, you know, just throwing it out there. If you want to join in with the talk here or anything, the chat is open. I do try to take a look at the chat and see what's going on there. I've had a really interesting start to my week. I went to work yesterday and was doing a little bit of inventory. We're actually upgrading some computers at work, and moving a cardboard box, and I sliced my finger open pretty good. It was a cardboard cut, and those cardboard cuts can be just as bad or even worse than paper cuts. And it was right on the bend of a knuckle too. If actually you can't really see it, but it is right here, right in the crease of where the finger is. As to why, it just sucks, but bled for a little bit, but it hurts. It kind of stings a little bit, but I'm okay now. Nothing really. But yesterday was kind of a day at work. It was just you get those days. Every once in a while, they're just not the best day at work, but you know it always happens to some people. And yesterday was just my day. But we have the game back up. It is loading right now. You guys can actually see the loading times. So there we go. It's actually pretty quick to load. I got music again. So might be a little bit of a bug that they have with the game. As to why update or balancing the game a little bit would actually change the volume, I have no idea. But weird things have happened like that. So you gotta think about that sometimes when you're thinking about doing some updates. See, that looks better. That just sounds better. So let's get Maximilian up here. Because if we can get him up here, we actually can start training more people faster. That would be the easy way to do this.
All that glitters.
Train faster.
Promote you already.
And we actually got some more
Training resumed.
another henchman too, so that is nice. Or another hitman, I'm sorry. So we got our mercenaries now. Let's go ahead and get that. And we also got our martial artist. Get rid of all those pretty quickly here. So let's see what else. Let's look at floor number 1 here. The guys are now running out. They're going to need to probably train a lot more mercenaries here soon because of the fact that we're probably going to lose every minion on that mission. Well, that's rather unfortunate, but it does happen. Somebody is shooting at somebody else. Probably these guys.
Track down and kill that intruder. Find that intruder and kill them.
Alright, a bunch of soldiers. And they're actually coming up in different ways now. I wasn't expecting that, but now that they're doing it, I'm okay with it. I just wasn't really expecting it. And they have machine guns. And we have heavy batons. Wow, a lot of my guards just went down. Not ideal.
Your henchman is in combat.
So yeah, maybe they did balance this a little bit differently. Which, if that's the case, that is a big pain in my butt because we used to be pretty good. In that case, we might need to actually, once we get the auto tagging system, we might want to look at actually buying rifles for everybody. which we can. Which I think what we also need to do maybe this episode is upgrade. Oh, I just got one called Fair Play. It's actually underneath my camera here. I'm kind of curious what that is. So actually, I'm going to build a second armory down here. Right here, it looks like that's good. I'm supposed to have it dead end into this hallway here. Kind of do something like that, maybe. A bit of an odd room, but it should work. Now, what we can do is we actually can add in one of these advanced tables. We can also. Do we want to do the security desk there? We might not want to do. Well, we might want to leave that there. What I'll do is I'm going to put a bunch of pistol racks in here for right now. So 4 of those. Put 4 stun racks in here. And then once we get the rifle racks, we can have plenty of room to put those around there. So we can confirm all that. The minions will get building that here shortly. We'll have more, excuse me, more weapons here shortly. Also wanted to redo this room a little bit. Wanted to move, just kind of make this a little bit more, just make it look better. Why can't I place it there? Oh, because there's this in the way, technically. Can we also dig any of this out? We can't. Oh, that is like hard rock. Yikes, I didn't know that. Alright, well, we can fix that. I'm going to move this out of the way here. Move there and there. We're all losing a prison cell, but I'm not really. We can put another one there if we need it. But I just kind of meant to make this room look a little bit nicer. I think that makes it look a little bit better than it was. So we got going on here. Still waiting for the minions to get out there. I think we're having a few issues with mercenaries again because they all got shot.
Training resumed.
2 mercenaries being trained there. How are we doing on the upstairs one, though? It's completely empty.
Task complete.
Well, that's not ideal. We do have all the places investigated, so that is a good thing to see. So we should have the last one done here momentarily, I would think. There we go. That won't take us too long to complete.
Let me tell you a story, Boris.
Number 1, we found out this guy's name is Boris. Interesting one.
But sir...
Shush, Boris, I'm talking. My story is about a beautiful young boy called Maximilian.
Oh boy, we're going to be here a while.
That's me, Boris. The child is me.
Well, alright, making it a little obvious.
The boy had a simple dream, Boris. A simple dream indeed. He wanted to own the world. Everything. Everyone. A sweet, beautiful dream, Boris. A dream to warm the heart. That dream is about to come true. What do you think of that, Boris?
My name's Sam.
Oh, never mind, the guy's name's Sam. Don't you hate that when you get the name wrong?
Don't spoil this, Boris, or I'll dip you in the piranha tank today instead of tomorrow.
Oh. Oh, good lord.
Training
Execute the politicians in the lair now. I'm gonna guess they're probably in here. Maybe not. Where's all the politicians at? Oh, I bet you they're in the casino. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. Huh. I don't know where these politicians are at. Let's see here. Tourist, all tourist here. Don't see where all that is. They all arriving by boat still? What are we doing with these politicians? Ah, there would they would be. Inzamo, how you doing today? let's see here. What do we got here? There's going to come down here. So let's go ahead. It's interesting. There's a couple things I really do like about it, especially with the newer missions. The balancing I still have to get used to, because I'm still kind of used to just rolling over soldiers and things like that. They're a little more dangerous now, so I kind of have to rebalance it a little bit, but you just gotta pay attention to it. You know, that's all it really kind of boils down to. Where are all these politicians going? Is my question. Are they all heading upstairs? Where is Maximilian at?
What next?
Wunderbar.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Maximilian's at. There he is. Execute,
Let's
please.
have a talk. One final talk.
And execute these, please. They're all taking a knee. How novel of them. Where are the rest of them at? They're slowly making their way up here. Execute, please.
About time.
They make some interesting poses, to say the least. There's 3 of them executed. Where are the other 2 at? They already slipped by? Where are they at? I am not sure.
Your criminal networks are idle.
Honestly,
Consider
Intimo, if
running
that's the
some
thing,
things.
number one, we should build I like George's idea, we need to make a terracotta room. I probably have enough people. Just a little collection of mine. That's just me. Anyways, I'm trying to find these last 2 people. We can maybe even start our Golden Army room. But I really don't see, I don't see anything on here. But number one, that would be impressive to see a chess set made out of here. Which this game seems like you could really do some very big customization stuff. Like, or not customization, creative stuff with it. Kind of like we used to do in Planet Coaster. I mean, it's still kind of how Planet Coaster is now. But kind of that idea where maybe you're not using it as the same objective, but still. What is that? Oh, that's the Smash Politician. That would be the one I'm looking for.
Yes, you have
Execute, please. Yeah, no, I never played the beta. I remember hearing about. So Planet Coaster is kind of interesting for me. I've been a huge fan of like Roller Coaster Tycoon, all those games for years at that point. And I was like, you know what? I really do want to play. Like, I want something different. You know, like, I want to play those games again, but I wanted something new. You know, like, what's even out there that I can actually go and play? And it's like, well, there's this new game called Planet Coaster, and when I actually got into Planet Coaster, it was right before the Adventure Pack came out. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, this looks like a fun game. It was right before Christmas, and I'm like, you know what, I might. And they were running a sale on it. I'm like, you know what, I have to get it. And the first one I saw playing Planet Coaster was John T. Sparrow. If you ever watch him, you look at his park. It's Pinewood Hills, a really neat little British style, like low budget park. But it is a neat little park, and really kind of got me into playing Planet Coaster just from him watching him play that park.
New optional objective.
What is it now?
And yeah, it just from there it's like we played a lot on the stream here. Let's also
Very well.
That's actually not what I want to do. See if maybe that person will walk up here so we can execute them properly.
Do this thing.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I know he was from England. I think he lives in Canada now, but yeah, I know Jonte was from England originally. I think that he might have gotten that name from Pinewood Hills.
Are stealing your gold.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the research complete. All right, well, because we got that replete, let's go ahead and get the rifles then. But we do have some...
Rogues are stealing your gold.
Yep, let's go ahead and grab those people. They already have the kill order on them anyways, so... Same with this person.
Ignore. I order you to. Since when must the boss take out the trash?
Oh.
What to do?
Alright, why isn't he executing anybody?
I do everything myself?
Oh, because the person's right there.
I need to be here.
Oh, actually, you can use...
Even evil has its limits.
Get rid of this person, which I kind of like. I actually do like that the evil genius will actually fight in this game. In previous games they didn't, but it's kind of nice. Yes, I have heard of Open RCT2. The first stream I ever did on Twitch was Open RCT2. The first like 4 or 5 I did was all Open RCT2, which, don't get me wrong, that is a fantastic one. They do a lot of quality of life stuff in there. I love that game, and there's some things that, like, you know, you gotta kind of look out for. But once that person's entered the lair, I'm gonna turn around and execute him. And there we go. Raid intelligence.
Complete.
I used to. Oh, nice. No, Open RCT2 is a really great game. I really do like that. I still play it every once in a while, especially if I want to play a game. If I actually want to manage an amusement park, I will go play Open RCT2. Because Planet Coaster, while it's a great game, it's not really a big management game. It is a... that's why I didn't think I could do that. Let's go ahead and cancel that one. I want to start building a room where we can store all of our gold people. And I think maybe right back here might not be a bad idea. Let's build a hallway out to here. Let's come all the way out because we can. And let's build an inner sanctum. Let's see, inner sanctum is... Nope. There it is. Right in here. Because we have some money. We're going to have some fun with this one. You would have to have pretty much the mega vaults. To get to $1 billion, I think you'd have to have pretty much the mega vaults and pretty much have most of your base as one big safe area. Which, it's possible, but, you know. So there we go. So that is going to be our Golden Army room, as we have been naming it. They actually can have places to sell, or we don't have to sell all of our people. Then we can keep them as trophies. Be kind of nice. Still no side stories. I don't know if for some reason I've just done too many of them. I guess that's possible, but it seems a little odd. But I guess that's okay. Look at that, submachine guns. That works for me. Let's go ahead and get the. I might as well get the non-lethal versions. Let's also go ahead and get some more money stealing out here. Okay, you know what? No spoilers. But apparently there's a reason. So I didn't know if that was what I was kind of concerned about, if that was a bug or not. With a patch, it can happen. So I didn't know if that was a bug or if there's a reason behind it. But if there's a reason behind it, I'm all for it. I want to see what happens. Waiting for like an Island 2 to pop up. I'm like, oh god, no. It'd be fun, but I mean, because I remember, the first game, if you watched the stream when I did it, or if you watched other people, there always was a second island you had to go to. Because for some reason, because you were starting to build your Doomsday device, but you didn't have enough room on your first island, so that's why you went to your second island. You know what? Let's go ahead and just slap some money there.
Scheme has succeeded.
Can't quite do some of these because we got a lot of people hanging around there, so we'll kind of wait on those. We can actually probably can't quite do that one yet. Here's the thing. So, about the moving on the islands. if you did it right, it was actually pretty easy. It took a little bit to do it right, but the way I did it during the second stream, as I slowly deleted the base, so where there's only like 1 or 2 rooms, and then just kind of nuked the rest of it.
Your scientists have discovered.
Oh no, I actually really enjoy. Can kind of get. Oh wow, this is actually really quick. Oh no, it's actually. Yeah, I kind of like doing the 2-island thing, but that was just me. But that second research went a lot faster than I thought it would. Let's go ahead and get the minions some better stats for them, because that seems to work out pretty well. And yes, George, we are an international, fair or equal opportunity evil genius. You know. Grab some more workers here. I'm like, why are we running so low on workers? That makes sense. Why? Also, when they actually added, when they boosted it from 2 to 5 minions at a time when you buy them, so much better. No idea why. Anyways, what do we get here? Oh, we got the rifle cabinets. That's right.
A small fire has
great.
started
Well,
in your lair. An inferno is raging in your lair.
Number 1, we do have a lot of. We've got a little bit of fire on the base there, so let's go take care of that here in a second. Let's get 4 of these up and going here. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but that's okay. Where do we have our saboteurs at? There they are.
I want that intruder.
Get rid of these people here.
Not my favorite part. Fighting is so pleasant.
You know what? Let's not have Maximilian in the middle of this fight here.
Time is money.
Protect yourself. You are under attack.
It is, we go now?
Your minions are in combat.
Yeah, looks like we're okay now. How's that gold room coming? Oh, it's done. Look at it. Beautiful. Just a bit of fire. Half my power room's on fire. Man, it's like these things are just flying now. But we're also out of money. It doesn't really help. Also doesn't help that one of my minions is now on fire. Yeah. All right, let's bring in the professionals.
Release.
And I hit the wrong button. Anyways, let's bring in the professionals there and see if we can get that taken care of here shortly.
Has caught fire. Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Well, that's not ideal, to be sure. The saboteurs, I think, are the worst in this game. It used to be in the last game, it was the soldiers. But in this game now, I think it's the saboteurs are even worse.
Training has stalled.
Oh, there we go. Alright, looks like we should be able to just get rid of them here shortly, but they don't want to go down quickly.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
And we've just lost power. Not ideal, because we're losing generators.
Training has
That's
stalled.
not good. Thermal. Now, can we get a few fire extinguishers in here, please?
Something
Thank you.
is wrong with either the minions or the training room,
Or there are
boss.
too many bodies in the door that they can't get to the power room. Would be an issue, but, you know.
Training has stalled.
Also, the addition to actually be able to have any minion use a fire extinguisher,
Something is wrong
one of
with
the best
either the
moves they ever
minions
made.
or the
Just going
training
to point
room,
that out
boss.
there. Yeah, just don't mind the mountain, the literal pool of
Training
bodies.
has stalled.
It's okay. We'll just kind of scoot them off to the side there. What was I going to do? I was going to start moving our... Oh. There we go. So I was about to start moving all of our terracotta warriors. Well, terracotta. Our gold warriors over here. If I can find the room again. There we go. Yep. You thought Hitman, the pool of bodies in Hitman was bad. Look where I can even probably get a there we go. Oh, that's perfect. The guy's even like bald and everything. Even better. Just gonna point it out there. There's a Hitman, bald, pool of bodies, we're done. Alright, well while they're fixing all that, let's go ahead and let's get our passion project of moving all of our gold people over here to our new gold area. Move.
Your criminal networks are idle. Consider running some schemes.
It seems like the world, to me, it seems like the world map is pretty much the same. So essentially, there's blue missions now that actually you can get money, or apparently there's one you can also get intelligence for. I have not seen the intelligence one yet, but you actually don't have to have minions for those. And if that's the case, that makes it a lot easier. But they do generate a lot more heat that way. That being the case, it seems like the missions are actually pretty much the same. But to me, I think they work out pretty well.
I have many special moves. Observe.
There we go. Got the power back now, so that is good. Probably just needed a few repairs. Nothing too crazy there. There we go.
A small fire has started in your lair.
Oh crap! We gotta do this again. All right, where's this small fire at? Okay, where's the raging inferno? That it's probably right in the middle of my face, and I don't see it. Oh, it's maybe second floor.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Oh, they're right there.
A criminal network.
Yeah, I have no idea why that
down.
all of a sudden burst into flames, but it did.
Training has stalled. A minion has caught fire.
Alright, well, I mean, nothing like having a couple of generators burst into flames to really get your day going.
A minion has caught fire.
Yeah, I have no idea. They're going to have to take care of that here momentarily.
A minion has caught fire.
Yeah, let's go continue with our little room here.
You're running low on power. Build more generators.
Let's see here. Move this. Love how the base could be burning down. I'm like, you know what? Let's move our gold people around. Yeah, the bodies do stack up quite a bit. I mean, it really is a bit of a problem. Thankfully, the resale value of this place is pretty high anyways, so even with the dead bodies in there, it's okay. Let's see here. We got the gold there. I'm going to keep Kraus in here because I can. Kraus is standing right there. Am I missing anybody else? Probably there's a couple over here. Yeah, we got quite a few actually over here still. Let's go ahead and move these people. Do we not move? Defeat almost worse than death. Being solidified in gold. Having all your organs and everything turned into solid gold. And then put on display for, well, my own selfish greed. Anyways. I put it that way, it seems kind of harsh, but yeah. It's kind of what the game Evil Genius is all about. Yeah, I haven't recognized that myself. Yeah, let me look here, because I always thought they worked just fine, but, you know, let me double check here. Maybe they'll actually work better if I actually have more. For some reason, I only had 2 there. I thought I had more than that. But it's like here, all these are working fine for me.
An item has been destroyed.
Ooh, that's not good. Oh, let's go ahead and just set all these as scam tourists. Why not? Because really, the agents I'm not as concerned with. I love it how the slot machines, they don't even ask for the yeah, they're just scams. Let's just be real here. The computers in the control room.
All fires have been extinguished.
Oh, we did lose a generator. Alright, well, we need to fix that so we have the power back. There we go. I bet you're talking about these. Oh. This one I don't see too bad. A lot of times when I have the issues with, a lot of times if your workers are low, they won't go work there. They won't prioritize there. So a lot of time, if I just buy about 90 people, there'll be enough people that they'll actually go over there manually and go over there and start working. Makes it a little bit easier. Oh, I just got... Oh, hold on. I just got something here. I want to check this. There we go. A sparkling something. As Max, create 20 golden statues and add them to the inner sanctum. They're all still being formed, so we won't take a look at that quite yet. Let's also double check and make sure we don't have any just kind of lying around somewhere. Like this one. And make sure we move all those.
To pay all of your minions.
Oh dear. We need to get that taken care of. Let's go out to the world and see what kind of money schemes we can do. That way we don't have enough intel for. Let's take a look here. We got something like this. That's actually not as bad. We don't get as much money for that one, but it'll be okay. Need more intelligence. We just need intelligence. That was not bad either.
Training resumed.
There we go. Got some more money coming back in. Yeah, I know. It's it's actually a little bit easier this way. So instead of saying we're gonna get 680,000 out of it for an hour and 45 minutes, so it's telling us we're gonna get $540 every 5 seconds. I kind of like that a little bit better, but maybe that's just me. Research. We can actually do this one now. And it's only going to cost me 2,000 gold.
Research has begun.
Alright. Well, that seems a bit cheap, but alright. Yeah, I haven't quite, I haven't really like delve into all these and see like, oh, what's the best little strategy to try to get the most money out of the world at once. So it's not too terrible. Who knew being an evil genius would cost so much?
New research has been completed.
What? Like, how fast was that? Oh, this one's $80,000. Okay, fair enough. Traps I really don't care about. The mega safe would, I think we already have. Destruction depot. Let's kind of hold on randomly. Now, I know with Maximilian, once you fire the Midas device, whatever country you fire it out, there will actually be a one that pops up that allows you to get, I think, $500,000, like within 3 seconds. It's amazing because you just go and collect like stones that you turn into gold, which is pretty nice, especially with for a quick cash influx. So it's a little bit better.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
It always seems like my place they're locking down. It's not like it's new. We'll get some more money there. Let's also go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this intelligence hub rated. Where's that last one at? It is right here. We do have a scheme going there, though. So let's wait on this one. Well, we can actually. Yeah, let's just go for it. We have to cancel that scheme. That is one thing I don't like. Oh, you know what? I don't have enough heat to farm that. You know what? I just kind of really botched that up pretty good. Anyways. We could reduce the heat pretty quickly here. Let's go ahead and do that. So it doesn't shut down on us, but now we need more intelligence. We already have 3 back. So it's not like it's going to take us a while to get any of that, but, you know. Go ahead and launch that scheme again. Yeah, so once I kind of figured that out, that if I don't have a lot of workers in the base itself, the intelligence gathering is super slow. But also, apparently, there is missions out here you can actually just run and get money pretty quickly. Or, not money. Intelligence. I was thinking money because I saw Money Quest, but... Yeah. You know. Anyway, so we got the last one going here, so we probably get a cutscene here shortly.
Task complete.
Nope, we gotta give a speech at my desk. Alright.
All that glitter.
Let's go ahead and give that speech at my desk. Like we have quite a few times already. Oh, well, let's take a second here. Look at this. Beautifully preserved. All of our workers and stasis of gold. It's actually pretty neat. Kind of glad we did that. Good idea, George. Thank you for that one. Let's see here. Oh, there's another one right there. You know what? There is probably one or two henchmen that I probably wouldn't mind turning to gold. If I'd have known that, I probably would have, you know. There we go. Nice, fill out the room a little bit more. So let's see what happens after we give this speech. What's going to go on from there?
Task complete.
Well, we got more intel and more workers. Let's see what happens, though.
People of the world, we live in divided times. Sad times. There is conflict. There is anger. There is revolt.
That actually seems kind of a little too on topic there.
But rejoice, for today I take over the world and slap anyone in it who doesn't do what I demand of them.
Wow, alright.
You're welcome. Midas is a weapon so wondrous, so glorious, that you have no choice but to give in to my ownership. Midas turns anything, anyone, to gold. Beautiful, perfect, compliant gold. To illustrate, observe the following video of me turning your leaders into ornaments.
Oh yeah, we did do that, alright.
The transfer of power to me begins now. Try not to scream, I won't kill all of you.
Wow, alright.
New main objective.
Kill Kraus.
available.
What? Alright, well, hold on. Why is Kraus's people coming back? Apparently, Kraus will included a clause for mercenaries she'd hired. There's only one way to fulfill her dying wish. Here they come. Here they come. Every country, every agent, every rival. Even what's left of Krause's annoying mercenaries. Will these people ever learn that they don't stand a chance against you? Probably in their dying moments. Ah, so this is actually towards the end of the game then. We're getting like end of the world type stuff here. Didn't know that. Alright. Well, let's see where Kraus is.
New optional objective available.
Well, let's see where Kraus is. Up there's Kraus's bodyguards. Let's make sure they're all killed.
In my lair, find them and eliminate them. I have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them. Find and kill that intruder quickly.
I was hoping to have all the henchmen by then, this time, or at least all that I
want
can
that
have.
intruder found and
But
killed.
yeah, apparently not. I think that's going to be it. All right, so let's see how this goes out. So let's go ahead and optional objectives don't really care about there. So here comes Doomsday here. Let's go to. I was going to do something. We can position all of our henchmen right here.
Moving.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
On my way.
Communicate loud and clear.
Incendiary with grace.
What was I going to do? That's a little bit embarrassing. Anyways.
Your minions are in combat.
What do you wish of But of course.
Kind of letting them all kind of loiter in here to see what happens. We do have people. Oh, good lord, they're just gonna destroy that kung fu or the martial artist. Yeah, that didn't last long.
Yes, you hate to see me go.
As you wish. Yeah, I'm already there. Well, all right, I'm on my.
Over and out.
Great, they're trying to chase all my social minions, which is not ideal. Alright, so to flow. Man with the silver. Nope, not silver dunk, tongue. But his morale is going up though.
Play with fire and get burned.
I'm pretty sure we can take all these guys out pretty easily. And those guys. So, survive the onslaught of criminal goons now. How we,
Why is that intruder still alive?
Hold on. Oh, that's Jackie's goons. Oh, we were trying to get Jackie on our side, too. That stinks. I was hoping to get her, because she would have been a really cool henchman. Oh, well. I don't know what all my soul minions are actually cleaning up bodies. That's what they're doing. Okay, fair enough. We got a conga line here of people we need to kill.
New optional objective available.
Oh, there's more people coming now.
An intruder in my lair. Find them and eliminate them. An intruder is in the lair. Kill them.
Okay, well, looks like we've got quite a few people still killing in our base. Okay, I didn't realize one of my henchmen was down.
You didn't say the magic word. Defect in the system.
Camera is still activated, so my guard should have been alerted. Or not. Fair enough. Where's those cameras at? Oh, that's the one that got destroyed. Of course it was. Alright, well.
Yes.
What do you ask of Jubei? What do you wish of Incendio?
So let's also try to get a camera reinstalled over here. So I didn't know that our camera was destroyed. Would have been nice to know, but... Or at least fighting back with some machine guns. And some pistols. Looks like we gotta kill one more of their goons and we'll be good to go then.
Your minions are in combat.
There we go.
Time to see if
you
make the cut.
So we had to survive the crime lords. So I'm gonna guess, guys didn't know, there actually is quite a few more crime lords out there. If we didn't actually, essentially the crime lords become your henchmen. So she's one of them. She's actually a sushi chef.
Ground for my experiments.
There's another one there.
Jackie of all trades, master of one.
There's, oh good lord.
Are in combat.
Oh good lord. There's quite a few more people being dropped off still.
Are you ready to lose your loot?
Evil leaves no survivors. Track down and kill that intruder.
So that's Magnolia Ming. There's Full Metal Jackie and one of her goons. Tech agent. Alright. Great.
And kill that intruder quickly.
There's a large fire on floor 1. Not ideal. I got a question. I could be wrong about this. Does like all the super agents that come out after this, after you, at once? Is that what happens? It kind of stinks. Oh, here's another one. There is Clara Jones.
Evil leaves no survivors. Track down and kill that intruder.
Obviously, the fire is just on the doors there.
A minion has caught fire.
That's no big deal. We can clean that up pretty easily.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Well, this is getting a little interesting because now the people that we were supposed to hire, yeah, that is a sushi chef. I also would explain why we couldn't do any more of those optional objectives because they're coming to kill us now. It looks like a lot of our minions got alerted, so.
I could turn a new leaf.
Look, we have one left. Yep, there we go. Survive the onslaught of agents.
But there are so many things I don't own.
Hold on, is that symmetry somewhere in the base? What it sounded like for a second. Maybe I'm wrong, but here comes the onslaught of agents. Oh, they're a bunch of soldiers.
I want that intruder found and killed.
All right, well, this is how the game's going to go from now on, I guess.
Find that intruder and kill them.
I think we showed our hand a little
Is that
early.
intruder still alive? Find and
Not
kill them.
ideal to be sure. I wonder if they're also coming by boat. Like this kind of boat. Could be. Oh, looks like more tourists. 101. If you have this much combat going on your island, the fact that people are still coming to your island, it's a pretty good idea. You can hide it pretty well. Just a thought there. Maybe that's just me thinking that. Of course, we don't have anybody guarding or watching the cameras. Let's go hire a bunch more people.
Your minions are in combat.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can they can help train new for new higher troops, stuff like that, so we can use those later. Alright, here's another wave of them.
An intruder.
Got Patriot this time, so this is American soldiers.
And eliminate
Not
them.
ideal.
There's an intruder here. Kill them.
There is that.
Your minions are in combat.
That's what I'm kind of curious. Or unless you hit, because you can only have a certain amount of henchmen. Like there's, I think you have 5. Now you can kill some of them, of course, but I'm wondering if they have to have a certain, like an X amount of them. Because I killed 2 of them, and so 3 of them showed up to my island. That might be why. I don't know that for sure, but
Training has stalled.
maybe the fact is you have to have at least 3 henchmen or 3 crime lords still around to participate in this.
Something is wrong
I don't know that
with
for
either
sure,
minions
but
or the training room, boss.
you know, my people are just running. My hitmen are just going after it.
A minion is deserting.
Of course they're deserting, because the world's going to crap.
Your votes are full.
So yeah, I don't know how you get them all, unless what happened was like with the hitmen or the henchmen. If you can get them all and then you can kill off a few of them. I don't know that for sure, but it's the only thing I can think of. All right, so there is. Let's show you the last group of
I have
them.
reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them. An intruder is in the lair. Kill them.
Good thing I have hardware to match my software.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is you'd have to kill some of your henchmen to get that achievement. It'd be kind of neat, but you know. Yeah.
Training has stalled.
We need 3 more of these soldiers to kill, and then we'll have all this done. At least this part done. Let's see here. What do we got? We have 3 optional objectives. Might as well keep that one. I'm just worried that the next thing they're going to send is super agents. That's like my next big worry. There's 18, 19,
You
and
left a big time to land yourself in cemetery sight.
well, here we go. Well, I run my big mouth. Who do we got here now? So there's Jane Steele. So we got Jane Steele.
Minions, Agent Steele has infiltrated the lair. Locate them and kill them. Find and kill that intruder quickly.
So here is the super agents.
I order you to locate and
What
kill that
in the
intruder.
world? Like even in the last game, this wouldn't happen. It's like, what the heck? 1 second here. Nope. There's no way to delete that. I don't know, but that is. Oh, are they both John and Jane Steele here? Oh, that'd be amazing. There's symmetry. Oh no, hold on, there's some of the people here. So we've got that Symmetry, we've got Wrecking Bola. There is John Steele right there. That's pretty cool.
I want Agent
And
Steele
there's also
found
Jane
and
Steele again. So we got two
taken
Jane Steeles. How does that work? Not really sure. Although it looks like they're kind of coming in smaller waves, so we might be able to take this one. That's what. All right, I got a question, Enzimo, because maybe since you played this game, is Steel a program or is Steel a cloning program? Like, is one an agent program, one's a cloning program?
Yes.
Because they look the same every
Eliminate
time.
all targets.
There's maybe a few that are different, but you can always mark that
You
up
lost
to.
this battle the moment Steel took
You
the
can always
field.
mark that up for.
Herald Rising.
Okay, I could see that. That's what I figured. The kind of the first one would be.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
Make sure
I'll
we
read
get
you.
everybody over here. Make sure.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
Make sure we get Silver Revolver.
My agent training every combat art there is.
Well, 3 of mine are down already. That's not ideal.
That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
Oh boy, this is not going well for us.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
Well, this is
You
not
lost
ideal.
This battle the moment Steel took the field.
What do you need?
My agents train in every combat art there is. That's how your
Well,
minions
this is not ideal
no
to be
wonder
sure.
Agent Steel prevailed. Yes. Eliminate all targets.
Find that intruder and kill them.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. The cloning thing's an interesting turn on things.
The
So
memory of John Steel beats in many hearts, not one.
it looks like we killed one of the John Steels. All right, let's do what Maximilian would normally do, and just buy a bunch of people.
With either the minions or the training.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Yeah, and it's like that was a part of the first game. Pretty. It was a pretty not a huge part of the first game, but.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
This round goes to your girl, Symmetry.
Look, we got another one down.
That's
Got a
how
couple
your
more.
minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
I don't know if we have any more coming around here, or
Why is that
more
intruder
rogues
still
here.
alive? Find and kill them.
I was kind of hoping they were my henchmen because I could really
An
use some at this
intruder
point.
In my lair, find them and eliminate them. There's an intruder here. Kill them.
Your minions are in combat.
Yes. Eliminate all
Let's see
targets.
who we got here. It's like they can't have that much health left.
Your minions
You know
are
what?
nothing more
Why am I
than
not doing
target
this?
Red at
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Well, alright. The guy's got a lot of health now. Still.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
Don't like that he has so much health
Your
still.
minions are nothing more than target practice. That's how your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed.
What? I didn't know he got shot. Well, let's retry that. Didn't know that our agent was being shot.
Ready for your full course of death.
Yes, that was my first death ever
your minions are
in
in
this one.
combat.
It's pretty impressive that I got that far, but you know.
Stop. I could be useful.
You know what? Let's try this. Number one, let's hire a bunch of workers. Can't hire any more. We're actually just I got an achievement for that one. Let's just go into training mode because we could use the extra help. Also, second tip, Let's go and grab Max.
What to do?
Wunderbar.
And run him up here. Because right now he's not really doing much for us down in the just sitting down in his evil or inner sanctum. So here's my idea, and this is so number one, I want to keep Max on the second level, away from the fighting. Second idea, if I bring that many people over, I mean, we should have a small stream of people coming out of here now. That should all go into training. Now, if I can actually set him up over here, actually, can we actually move these two items? We can. Move him there and here. I can literally train all 6. Heck, I can actually move these even further, closer to each other. Let's move these. Now, these are going to take a little bit longer to train these guys. However, if I can park Max there, I can train 8 mercenaries at once. That seems like a pretty okay strategy. Yeah, it's like, that's what I always forget. The evil geniuses actually do have special abilities.
Very well.
This guy, he's got work harder and he's got train faster. Once I get all 6 guys up here and I hit train faster, I've got 6 or 8 mercenaries, however you want to play that as, really quickly, and probably some other ones because they're all probably training around here too.
A henchman has recovered.
There's 7. Or there's 6, I'm sorry. And there's 2 more hopefully being trained here shortly.
Your minions are in combat.
These are their best fighters? Jube will destroy them.
Oh really? I did not know this.
Is in combat.
That kind of stinks. I did not capture the Sands of Time. I did have the mission to do that. I just never did it.
Your minions are in combat.
There we go. We can go full training mode now. All but like 1 or 2 are up here.
Your minions are in combat.
So let's, let's just walk over here.
You have the true
And there we go.
workings of evil.
Alright, that is pretty impressive. It's a good idea. So let me go down to the first floor here, and there probably is more agents coming in. That's why I was probably getting a lot of messages that my people were in combat. Alright, so
Have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them.
we're doing on people. We're down to 60 again. Let's go ahead and hire a bunch
Your
more.
minions are in combat.
Yeah, the crime lord stuff I was trying to do was just that I guess I ran out of I didn't know that we had to do them. I was like, alright, well that kinda sucks. Alright, let's look at how we're doing training wise up here. With training we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and do train faster. There we go. Plenty of more muscle minions. This actually was not the worst strategy I've ever come up with. But right now, since we kind of have a pretty good handle on these guys, let's let's go ahead and put him in his inner sanctum right now, just so that when we're ready, just so that when we need more troops, we can just hit that.
Defect in the system? I'll take care of it.
So you took out her. That'd be Janet Bomba, B-O-M-B-E. That's what it is. Alrighty. Is there any more soldiers coming? They should be.
An intruder in my lair. Find them and eliminate
3.
them.
Once we kill 3 of these guys,
I want that
it'll
intruder found and
restart.
killed.
Oh, it'll start the next one, which should be the super agents, which I'm not a big fan of. To
What
be honest with you.
next?
Your minions are in combat.
How are we doing people wise? We are. Do that. Still running a little low on people, so always use more people. More people are never a bad thing. Oh, I can. So I got a question for Enzo. Doing the missions for the super agents, does that actually kill them all? Like, eventually, can you kill them off? Is that how that works? So I don't know. I didn't get any of those done. Okay. Because I didn't do any of those, because I did a few, like, started a few of them, but I never actually completed them all. So, it was, you know, somehow I got an optional objective complete. Got a couple of them, actually. Oh, I can't imagine. But think about this, though. If we were to do something like that and get rid of a super agent or two before this fight, it may not be the worst idea in the world. Ooh. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. So if this is truly towards the end of the game, I don't know if I'll start another run of this. Maybe. Might do that. I don't know if I'm going to switch to another game. I really don't have another game really in progress right now, or really I can kind of focus on. The only game I was kind of thinking of doing is going back to playing Stardew Valley, because they have a lot of new content that I haven't seen yet, and I'd like to see that.
Agent X, here to turn your world upside down.
And here's all the super agents. All right, so let's go take a look back at the training room on the second floor here. He's got max stats now.
Wunderbar.
Alright, so the vaults are full. That means we can hire more workers. And once Max gets up here, we'll have to wait for a couple of people, but once Max gets up here and I get a couple more guards up here, that will, that'll help us quite a bit there. There we go. There's 7 more mercenaries.
A minion is deserting.
Because why not? That actually helps us quite a bit. Because I figured, we could do, like, do stuff like this. Like, we could, like, do, like, Hitman or the martial artist, but I figured those would be the easier,
This is serious.
that would be the easiest one. So, but yeah, no, the Stardew Valley stuff, the newer Stardew Valley stuff looked really interesting. That I was really curious.
Here, minions, I order you to locate and kill that intruder.
All right, let's just get rid of the first couple.
An intruder is in the lair. Kill them.
I think part of my problem though is that I had all my henchmen run out there at once, and that's not really going to work. So yeah, I don't know. It's like that would be kind of the pain here, because like we're trying to take out what 5 super agents and their henchmen. Let's see here. What I want to do, I'm going to group all my I'm going to try to get all my guys over here.
Yes, but of course.
Loud and clear.
So that hopefully when the super agents, I can try to have them focus on one at a time instead of all of them at once.
Your votes are full.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
Kind of pulling them down here a little bit more.
Oh, let's have your minions dress. No wonder Agent Steel prevailed. Yes. Eliminate all
crap,
targets.
I've got fires everywhere.
Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
A minion is deserting.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's get. Well, that plan didn't really work. Let's try to get him like right. Well, maybe not. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame him for deserting either. But let's see. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Steel took the field.
Everything's going wrong now. Everything's on fire.
Well, all right. I'm on my way.
I'm responding.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
Look, they're all grouped up again, which is not ideal for me.
What do you with grace?
You know what? Let's hit the high alert. Or the red alert, I should say.
Here I come.
Because this is the point where it's like, you know what? Might not be the worst idea in the world. Let's see how our training's going as well. Oh, the training stops during red alert. Good idea to learn.
Minions are nothing more than target practice.
Okay, so let's concentrate. One person at a time. Oh, you know what? John Steve. Oh, they're both all right there. Silver revolver. Okay, we're taking this very slowly this time. Where is Jubei at? He's old. He can't go that far. How in the world? Where's he gone off to? All right, run back over here.
Time to earn my.
All right, and then Incendio. And let's get.
Communications encrypted.
And Eli's already down. Not ideal.
Executing instruct.
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Yeah, this might not end well either.
Macabre cadabra.
Yes. Eliminate all targets.
Although I do have a lot more henchmen in the way this time. Not the worst idea in the world, but there's a lot of super agents down there too. Yeah, Cindy's just launching fireball to people. Good lord. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But, yeah, I thought Incendio was actually kind of the weakest minion I had, but good lord, I think he's... Good lord. I don't really need Incendios, or incendiary things, I just need Incendio. Like, there's 4 agents left, is that it? 3... Oh my god, I'm actually with this. What in the world's going on? Oh, is that the one in the kilt? That's pretty funny.
That agent has perished, but there are plenty more where they came from.
Incendio's not going to be turned into gold. We'll put it that way. Can we actually put the fires out of the base, please? That would be absolutely wonderful.
A henchman is in danger.
Can we? I guess we'll have to get him over here to push the button.
An inferno is raging in your lair.
I guess we're going to launch at level 2. Oh, we have to pick where we want to launch it at. Charge the minus at the upper... Oh, we're going to start at the up level. Hold on.
At last, something worthy of my skills.
Oh, we should have clicked on it. Alright, well... You know what, let's charge... Okay, I see what it is. Okay, got it. It is charging... Well, hopefully charging now.
I need a break from these cleanse.
We can't actually close our doors because there's so many bodies in the way.
Time to recharge.
Not ideal. Yeah, no, it's just like, alright, back to normal. You know, everybody, just don't mind the bodies. If you could just step around those, that'd be fantastic. Let's get a couple of those up.
At a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
Because we might need to close those doors at one point. And we can also start rebuilding our military just a little bit. That'd be kind of nice.
A henchman has recovered.
Lost quite a few workers in that skirmish, but Incendio, that all right. Just because of that fight, Incendio has moved up my list from like very bottom to like 2 up. All right, let's go ahead. I guess collect our reward. Might be the end of the game. I don't know.
I wish the world was smaller. I'd turn it into a key fob.
Good lord.
But if it was smaller, we'd fall off.
It was just a turn of phrase, little fool. A way of expressing my utter dominance over everything.
If it was the same size, how big is your car? How do you reach the pedals?
I was being poetic. Now shut up. You are ruining the moment.
New main objective available.
Ah. Well, all right then. Let's go ahead and fire this puppy up. We're gonna actually have to have Max for this one. Speaking of Max, where is Max at?
What to do?
Can you come push the big red button, please? Thank you. Where is Max at? Hold on. Oh, there he is.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Just fire it right there. It'd be fine.
We captured a minion.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole AU atomic particle thing. A bit of an issue. Midas level 3. Let's hit it. Oh, where do we want to fire it at? Fire at the Midas at Anvil HQ. Let's go ahead and hit Western Europe.
Time to achieve my goal.
This may not end well for Western Europe. Before I forget, though, I do want to add a few doors in here. I'll get that door rebuilt there. Yeah, the HQ should be in Western Europe, right here. Yeah. If not, well, I just fired it on like France, and let's be real, probably not a huge loss.
Sir, hammer has fallen. Who shall we target next?
There we go.
Shush! A moment of silence, please. A lot of agents just got turned into shiny statues.
I mean, let's be real here. You at least took a moment of silence.
That much money deserves a moment of appreciation.
Oh, okay. So it might be different. Might be different each playthrough. That'd be kind of interesting. There we go. Boosh. Look at it.
Vaults are full.
I've turned Europe into gold. Ah, boy. That is beautiful. Now I can't. I have to. Do I have to give you? You said I have to get particles now, right? Because I am out of. Well, technically, I don't think I'm. Am I out? I'm not technically out of fuel, but let's see. Max, can you hit the button anymore? Nope. I need 8 fuel. So I'm gonna need a lot more fuel. Right. All right. Well, let's go out to the world and see what kind of fuel we can buy. Oops! I hit it again. That's a great one. Let's go ahead and do so. Let's just go start snapping all them up. All the super agents technically are dead. Oh, really? 20? Oh, good lord. So that'll give us 1 fire. That'll give us 2 extra. So if I get 2 more, like so,
Training has stalled.
that'll get us quite a few more. All right, we actually have enough to fire this thing again. And if you have enough money, you can just pay for them. That's a lot easier. Why don't we just do that? Good lord, that's all over the place here. 20,000 gold. That's where that 20,000 gold. That works. I don't know if that's really kind of game breaking, but at this point, we're literally firing a ray.
A scheme has succeeded.
Yeah, this seems like much easier. I would have pulled my hair out, which I don't have much hair, but I mean, it's just kind of short. But nope, don't quite have this. Don't quite have that yet. But we're turning the whole world into gold. And I love it. All right, well. Still have an issue on. Oh shoot! We do have a lot of issues. Saboteurs are here. That's why. Like, why is our base on fire? That makes sense.
Track down and kill that intruder.
All my incinerators are now gone again. Not ideal, to be sure.
Is disarting.
4 and 5. Confirm all. Confirm all. There we go. Alright, we should have the fuel now to fire the Midas one at least probably 1 or 2 more times.
A minion is disarting.
This doesn't look great, I'll be honest with you, but it is on fire, but
A minion is disarting.
not ideal still. But hey, we're getting the fires out. Midas device should have 17, so we have enough for 2 shots now. let's do a shot. Let's see. What country should be next
What
on our
next?
list?
Let's have a talk. One.
Oh, I accidentally hit
Final.
execute. Oh, they're still loading this thing up with particles. We don't have enough for 3 shots. All right. Well, let's just keep buying them. The world is like, you know what? We're just gonna sell it to them. Ooh dear, Enzimo hit something. Not good.
At last, something worthy of my skills.
Alright, so where do we fire next? Let's hit the Middle East.
Time to make the world shine.
A minion is deserting.
This is that would be...
Sound the alarms.
What did I actually hit? I hit Anvil. We can do Saber next. Where is Saber
A minion
HQ?
is deserting.
Right, that's Smash. Where is Saber?
You know what I liked most about Anvil?
Okay.
Did you admire their pluck? In a begrudging way that only the very best enemies can.
Of course not. I liked their screams. And now their silence. Today is a very good day.
Good lord. At this point, I mean, let's be real here. We're evil geniuses. Like, in the original game, you hit a button and the game ended. This game, it's like, oh, yeah, by the way, you're actually having to launch 5 different attacks. What is going on here? There we go. That one is taken care of. Where is Saber at? Hold on, am I missing one? So we got one there. One there. Where is Saber
A
at?
minion is deserting.
They redid this entire map. Let's see here. That's Smash. That's pretty much all Smash territory. There's your Patriot one. Smash is in Africa, isn't it? There it is. Or Saber, I'm sorry. There we go. That'll be our next target then. Do we have enough particles just to launch it
What
now?
next?
Because we can't. Oh, good lord, we have 21 fuel. We need 3 more fuel, and we can actually eliminate the rest of this game. You know, Wrecking Bola is not as bad as I thought she would be, but... Alright, why won't it... Uh-oh. Is there a cooldown? Do we have a... Is our button broke? What's going on here?
A minion is deserting.
Something is not working out very well.
A minion is deserting.
What
Is there
it
really a
now?
cooldown between
Time
fires?
is money.
Like, come on, we're evil geniuses. Should be able to just like... This should be like a machine gun of gold
A
making.
minion is deserting.
I'm gonna do Patriot last because... I mean, come on,
A
let's...
group of minions have deserted.
Oh. Well, that's not
Your
ideal.
vaults are full.
I don't know why the minions would be deserting, but alright. I don't know why half my base is burning down either, but for some reason it is.
A group of minions have deserted.
Oh, the casino! Oh, here, hold on. This is what gets me.
A minion is deserting.
The casino is still going strong, and I've just fired 2 gold beams at the world and turned countries into gold. And they're still spending money like, well, I guess they're spending money like there's no tomorrow.
Your criminal networks need more broadcast strength to maintain.
It might be.
The
It might.
fires are almost under control.
Alright, so let's let the fires go out. Let's also get the broadcast strength back. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know what?
A minion is deserting.
If I learn that, and then we can pass on the information to others. Other evil geniuses in the world, you need to have more broadcast strength to make sure you can fire your Midas device. Not bad. And you know what? Also, I kind of was interested in. You actually didn't get. I didn't even get close to getting all the research done. Like, there's a lot of research that I haven't done yet. Just kind of surprised. You know why they're deserting so much? I've got so many bodies here. I guarantee you.
Is deserting.
they're deserting because of that. That's a bit of an issue. Ah, you know what? Let's go check here. No, they're all three here.
A minion is
Huh,
deserting.
that is a little odd. Can we fire it now? Let's see what we got.
A minion is deserting.
I'm thinking.
Oh, there it goes. There might just be a little bit of a cooldown. I'll go ahead and start though. Yike-a-roonies! We are launching more gold.
Fire has started in your lair.
I just hit my cut again. That hurt. Feel good. There we go. Come on. Launch it. Let's see it hit.
And now Saber have fallen. Just like that. Tell me, minion, what would happen if we fired at them again?
Wow.
Your gold would become gold-plated gold.
Excellent. Fire again, and again, and again.
Jesus.
A small fire has started in your
And
lair.
there we go.
A minion is deserting.
We're -4 broadcast strength. Not ideal. And now we're out of power. That's even worse.
A minion is deserting.
Can we get like a priority on cleaning the bodies up? Because I think that's why everybody's leaving. Because each body has a negative effect on your people, and so because of that, it's very possible that that's the reason. Let's see here. Look at science. We had 16 technicians. They're starting to slow. Maybe not. They're just on power right now, which kind of makes sense.
A minion is
There we go.
deserting.
Hopefully now they'll start cleaning up some bodies. There we go. Hopefully they'll wade through all of them here shortly, and we can
A minion is deserting.
clean them all up.
Second-rate programmers.
Well, you know what? Let's wait. Let's see if we can clean them up real quick. Might as well try to get the least amount of minions to desert as possible, all while trying to fix our base because it is having a few issues. And all my incinerators are now dead. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's wait. Hold on. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Confirm all.
A minion is deserting. A minion is deserting.
This is not ideal to be sure. Feels like the cleanup's actually going halfway decently. It's not like it's too crazy right now. This is going to take a while with literally a mountain of bodies that we have to clean up.
A minion is deserting.
Seems like it's going pretty well though.
My batteries are low.
A minion is deserting.
Seems like there's still a lot of people deserting, but number one, we need to rid of that person now.
That intruder quickly. Oh.
A minion is deserting.
Looks like we've got. We're starting to. We actually can see floor now here. It's that is something better. Let's go ahead and get another generator here just in case. I actually think that casino's making us all the money we ever need. We don't have to go out and steal anymore, which would be awesome. Bit of an issue with power right now, but.
A minion is deserting.
Can we get a technician in there to fix some of this stuff, please? Do we even have technicians left?
A minion is deserting.
We have 17 technicians. I don't know why they're not doing their job. back to the incinerators. They are going... Oh, we got some issues over here somewhere.
A minion is deserting.
It's like, oh, looks like a trap got triggered. Okay, that's fair. And we're out of power again.
A minion is deserting.
We're getting so close to having the base cleaned up. Actually, where people hopefully won't desert in droves.
A minion is deserting. A minion is deserting.
Cool. And you see, what you can tell when the power gets turned back on, everyone just starts scrambling to clean up again. Well, it was not a bad idea to get rid of these for the fight, so that nobody was running out here to grab more bodies. This is kind of the issues. Like, you just have a super low morale rate. Everyone's just starting to desert. I'm pretty sure there's like 8 of my minions just fell into my shark tank there.
A minion is deserting.
And there's a fight going on somewhere here close by. Oh yeah, there's soldiers right there.
A minion is deserting.
My wave of workers just washing over the bridge. Works out pretty well.
A minion is deserting.
Looks like we pretty well cleared up here.
A minion is deserting. A minion is deserting.
There we go. Boy, also my middle finger on my left hand just started hurting all of a sudden. I don't know why. I think I'm okay now, but it's not ideal. Holy cow. How many bodies are in there? Good Lord. I thought the freezers were bad last time, but that's like... Alright, well... Not ideal to be sure. Can we just say that? Okay, I get it. Everybody's deserting me right now. I get the idea. Is there a way just to release these prisoners? Like, is there a way to do that? If we just do brainwashing. Oh, you could just turn off the cell. Alright, fair. But they just escape, right? Okay, that doesn't help me here. Good idea. This didn't work.
A minion is deserting.
There we go. Oh, looks like there's a couple more bodies to clean up there, but...
An intruder is in the lair. Kill them. Find that intruder and kill them.
Yeah, so I think pretty well the bases are cleared up. No, but we do have a few more people that have been caught in Midas's thing. But yeah, we'll clean them up later.
A minion is deserting.
Let's fire it again. This time against Smash.
All that glitters.
Smash is in South America here. Start the device.
The world shine.
At this point, we've pretty much got what we've came here for. We've got to see. We're seeing the end of the end of all of the Smash. Which, by the way, if they all desert, is fine. Here's the problem: I'm taking over the world. So no matter where they go, I'm gonna rule there. Let's be fair at this point. And there's it being fired out in space just to land.
And there we are, sir. Smash is now defeated.
They say you can always get the measure of a man by the quality of his enemies. What will become of me when I have none left? Joking. Everyone knows I'm the most wonderful person in the world.
Jeez Louise. Here it goes. Boosh! Like Brazil and all those countries over there. Now just solid gold. You've heard of the cities of gold? I've got countries of gold now. Fantastic. So now we have one left. Canada is where the last headquarters is and will be defeated soundly here in just a moment.
Yes.
Once we figure out, we gotta wait a little bit. Hey, look at that. We've got everything I think cleared up now.
A minion
I mean,
is deserting.
don't be wrong, half my minions are on the ship out of here, but let's be fair, that's kind of to be expected. But hey,
A minion is deserting.
it does happen, but it looks like the base is somewhat back to normal again.
Is deserting.
Fair enough, we are having some issues with some training. Let's actually cut this back down to like 25. Because we don't really need that many right this second. But let's go back up to the third story, or second story, I'm sorry. We're launching our device from. See if we can hit the button yet.
What to do?
Not yet. We actually can fire it another time after this. There we go. Hey, just take a second to reset. It's no big deal. Let's go ahead and start the countdown one more time. This is truly it. I don't know. This, I mean, let's be real. It seems like it's a lot shorter game than the original one was. Maybe just kind of difficulty I played it on. It could be a couple of different things. But I actually really enjoyed this game. Like, I actually want to play the game with playing it with a different person to see what happens. I think that's also kind of the thing. It's like they made the game a little bit shorter, but because of that, they added to where you want to play it multiple times because you want to see different endings for different characters, things like that.
From their coffins to my coffers. This is almost too easy.
If you want, we could hold off. Let them recover and fight back. Spice things up a
let
bit.
them recover.
Who am I kidding? This is the best day ever. Line up the next target.
Problem is, there is no next target, though. From humble beginnings to this, complete world domination. It was inevitable. Second best is simply isn't a good look for you. Destroy the forces of justice, turning the world gold. Be the evil genius you were born to be. Let's see it. Well, guys, I think that's it. Oh boy. There we go. We all fall like dominoes. And there we go. Like gold earth to celebrate. Now that was fun. And there's the credits. Like the end of any good spy movie. Oh, I'm just kind of curious if there's any like jokes in here. Like, is there like, did they slip in like a reference to a movie or something like that? I don't know. But, you know, credits maybe not the best in the world here. Let's go ahead and skip there. Well, guys, I think that might be it. Yeah, let's see here. That is it. Kicked us back out to the main screen here. Well, guys, it is about 3:20. I have about a half hour left. I think I'm going to call it there because I'm thinking what we need to do now. I'm not sure if I'm wanting to play any more Evil Genius yet. I don't know if I'm going to either do another run of this, do with another Evil Genius. We have 3 more. Let me take a look here. Create new game. We have Maximilian, those we just played. We had Rev Ivan, which was a henchman in last week, a little bit older, but he is the Evil Genius this time. We do have Zelinka, I think it is, and we have Emma. It's almost because that was the classic. Do we actually go try to see? Hold on, what's this one? Do we actually try to take over the world with one of these players? I mean, kind of interesting to see. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, we can maybe get through a little bit of the tutorial, but I don't want to rush it and kind of enjoy the playthrough with each evil genius themselves. So I think that is going to be it for me today, guys. Let me pop over to the main screen, guys. Thank you for joining me today, yo. I really do appreciate it. And we got through it. We got through Evil Genius 2. It was a little bit shorter time than I thought, but hey, that happens. Guys, thanks again once again. If you actually want to see the rest of this playthrough, you actually can look at my YouTube channel. It's a link below the stream here. All of them are going to be uploaded there. I'm actually going to try to go through probably this weekend and make custom, not for everyone, but each series is going to have their custom thumbnails. So you'll see like a max 1 million thumbnail, and then whoever we decide to do next, you'll see theirs, just so that you guys can see which ones are different. So this is about what, a 9-part series, give or take, maybe an 8-part series. So yeah, that actually was not too bad at all. It took about a month. I think the game came out on the 30th of March. It is the 20th of April now. So yeah, it took about 8 playthroughs. So yeah, that's actually kind of neat, guys. So yeah, so you'll see that change a little bit here, hopefully soon. They'll be numbered, so you can actually see what numbers each one are. If you guys are wanting to know how to follow, or the best way to support me here on Twitch, though, the best way to just do is leave a follow. We're trying to get to the affiliate goal by the end of the year. But we're also trying to get enough followers. Trying to get to 75 before August. We've already hit the affiliate goal for followers, so you guys have a great day. Enzo, have a great day. George, everybody else who joined, who might be a little quiet, but you are still there, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for joining me today. I will see you guys here on Friday for either some more Evil Genius or maybe some Stardew Valley. Haven't really decided yet, but until then, guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you back here on Friday.